Hi, Libra. Okay, Libra babies, let's take a look at your weekend tea. This is a love and life message, relationship message. It is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed as well. If you're new, welcome to Moon Body Libra, where it's all Libra all the time. And then a little bit of Sagittarius thrown in there too, because I get a lot of downloads for those two signs, and I happen to be a Libra. So subscribe and hit the bell. So you know when I read for you here, Libra, link to my website for private readings is down below. If you feel like you need the extended reading, the link to that will be at the top of the description below. Let's begin. Oh my God, you guys, I literally can't concentrate on anything today. So we're doing tarot readings because I literally can't sit in front of a computer screen. All right, let's take a look at the weekend. So first messages that came out to build upon the theme of the reading, messages of love, longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you, strictly sexual. This connection is passionate, but it's not enduring. Right now you're spending time apart. Some distance will bring some clarity. The catalyst or the challenge, though, is patience. You needing to be patient or this person needing to be patient. Spirit says everything will unfold in divine timing. So if this is like a romantic connection, the strictly sexual card and the longing card are going to apply to that. But for others of you, it's not necessarily a romantic connection. This could be familial. It could be a work thing. It could be anything like that. So it might not necessarily be sexual, but it's like someone is yearning for something that is not really emotional and not really enduring. I think this person kind of wants you to spend time with them. They definitely don't want to lose you, but right now you guys are spending time apart. They're being patient. I think they're waiting for you to want to spend time with them, but I think you're being patient for something different, Libra. I can see very clearly here thus far that like the overall general theme of what I'm picking up on is that it's not that you're opposed to spending time with this person or having a relationship with them. It's that you want it in a certain way. Maybe you want more than sexual. Maybe this person wants it to be more than sexual. I kind of feel like you're kind of trying to get a person to play by your rules, but they really won't. They want you to play by their rules. Yeah, y'all are not playing out of the same rule book. And I was like, all right, Spirit, I'm going to pull out the deck my daughter made for us, which we all love, right? I was like, tell me just a little more. This has to stay between us, secrets. So there has been secrets. I can't live without you. One of you is really dependent upon the other one. There's also jealousy. Someone saying, I'm jealous and I want to be more than friends. Misery loves company is at the bottom of the deck. Someone may also have childhood wounds and someone can't decide what they want. Oh boy. Well, childhood wounds will do that to you. You have enough childhood wounds. It's really hard to know what you even want as an adult. As a trauma-informed therapist and coach, I talk about that with my clients a lot. So here's the deal. I think this is this person's energy towards you, but it could be in the reverse. Take it as it resonates for you. Someone wants something to stay between the two of you, and they rely on that. That's a coping mechanism for them. They can come to you, you can come to them. Maybe their relationship is somewhat compartmentalized. Maybe you guys keep secrets for each other. Perhaps the relationship has been a secret. Could even be a secret affair, a secret relationship. Someone feels like they can't live without you, but they're jealous right now. They want to be more than friends. You're over here looking like the Queen of Wands. So for my ladies, oh, and she's turning in the other way. She's not even looking back at this dude or this chick or whoever. You're like, I mean, I'm fine with us being friends or like whatever. I think that you're basically saying to a person, until you're ready to commit to me, don't expect me to turn into the King or Queen of Cups, holding my big old cup of love. I'm a Libra and I'm detached and I'll open up my heart to you once I trust you. If a Libra doesn't trust a person, they're going to stay in King and Queen of Wands energy. They're not going to go into King and Queen of Cups. Like, we don't fall in love with people that we don't trust, in theory, right? So it's like, I feel like someone's jealous that you won't fully commit to them, but you're kind of like, dude, if you want me to commit to you, Maybe we need to think about this because I'm kind of feeling like you just want me around so you're not lonely. It's been kind of a misery loves company. And that's okay. Misery does love company, and trauma bonding isn't always a bad thing. Like sometimes it can help. I don't know. You tell me. It's like, what are we really doing here? Like, do we care about each other? Do we not care about each other? Do you want me? Do you not want me? Like, what do you want here? That's kind of what I'm seeing overall. Here's your advice. Winter, the sacredness of pausing, and skull of darkness, blind spots. Also, the big catalyst is the owl. That's your bird. That's your bird, Libra. All the air signs like it, but first and foremost, it is an animal totem of Libra. Wise seeing and wise action. This has been difficult to do because this is the catalyst or the challenge. Oh, even air signs struggle to be smart sometimes. We all do. So if y'all are on a break and pausing, that's a good idea. Spirit is saying, yo, hold still for a minute. Okay? Just take a pause and let the silence permeate. Without all the noise and out all the communication in your time apart, the stillness you experience could actually bring some enlightenment. Also, Spirit might be giving you a timestamp. Maybe y'all need to stay apart until winter. Maybe something is frozen right now. Like where I am, it's approaching winter. And here's an issue you're having, Libra. You have some blind spots about this person. The skull of darkness indicates that you might even need to see a counselor, talk to somebody, at least get a second opinion. There's something about this situation or this person, or even about yourself, that you're not seeing entirely clearly. You have a blind spot here, and you need to acknowledge that. Watch out for denial. Watch out for ignoring red flags. Watch out for just seeing something or seeing a person the way you want to see them. You do have a blind spot. I'm hearing you have a soft spot about this person. Time apart and taking a pause will help you clear up that blind spot. But the big challenge you're having, and Spirit wants you to say, make intelligent choices. Make informed choices, okay? Get an overview effect and take wise action based on what you see. Okay? Watch out for ignoring red flags, denial, blind spots. I feel like God is saying, yo, take a breath, take a minute, take a step back. Be smart about this. Show this person and speak to them clearly about what you want them to do. Overall energy of the person coming towards you is the Knight of Pentacles. The way they're feeling about you is the Page of Swords. So they're keeping an eye on you. The way they see you is the Queen of Wands. What you need to know or your advice is the Seven of Wands, and the final outcome is the Magician. We have messages. Someone wants to talk. The other person might be guarded and not knowing what to do here. Someone doesn't want something to happen. Someone feels overwhelmed with the Seven of Wands, but here's the Page of Cups. There's still this little invitation. I'm getting a message that is not romantic right now. I want to say that first and foremost. We could have a parent and we could have two younger people. These could be siblings or young people, the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. These are younger people, perhaps children. They might be feeling like these younger people might be feeling like this feminine is not entirely focused on them and maybe wants to do other things. I'm hearing that it could be a family dynamic thing. That's not to say that your children don't think you're being a good mom. A Queen of Wands can be a wonderful mom. I'm a Queen of Wands kind of mom, but I have an Empress in me. I'm mom when I need to, and then I'm about myself when I have a chance to be. It could be something familial happening right there. I'm also hearing something about an adult parent going back to college and another kid going to the same college. If you and your kid are thinking about going to the same college together, that would be neat. This message might be for you. One of your children is very, very good with their hands. They need to go to trade school, or you need to teach them how to juggle. I'm seeing a little kid that needs to learn how to juggle. Okay, somebody is a circus performer in the family. So I'm hearing that message first, but I'm mostly hearing it's romantic. So this person might be keeping an eye on you. You're being seen as the Queen of Wands. What you need to know or your advice is the Seven of Wands. Someone doesn't want something to happen, but the final outcome is the Magician, and someone is manifesting nonetheless. Okay. Sorry, I had to get those family, children things out of the way. I happen to kind of think that's more important than dating, family. But this person is the Knight of Pentacles. They could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Knight of Pentacles plays it safe, moves slowly. Sometimes it can mean a person having a hard time stepping out of their comfort zone. They stay where it's safe and familiar, and they make their offering from there. They're consistent. Knight of Pentacles shows a consistency in behavior. Sometimes a little bit of a perfectionist, sometimes afraid to take a risk. Clarifying this is the Three of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. I wanted to clarify the Ten of Pentacles, so I got Death and the Hermit. I have Scorpio and Virgo energy here as well. Sorry about that sound and that beeping, you guys. They've been doing construction in my neighborhood for weeks, and I can't get away from the noise from the construction. I apologize if you can hear beeping in the background. So anyways, this person is pessimistic. They're weighed down. It's possible, Ten of Pentacles, Death, and the Hermit. If this person is married, they could be dissolving that marriage. Something about money or time, or like is something that's slowly transforming. They may also be waiting for a parent to pass away. They may be in charge of a trust or a will, like a last will and testament. This may have to do with money, Death, and the Ten of Pentacles, and an inheritance, you know, like eighth house kind of stuff. They could be like staying in a scenario that they are in because they have to take care of maybe like an aging parent. They have to manage a will or an estate. It's possible that a marriage is ending, but it's really taking time. They can't move forward. They can't move on. They may also be trying to figure out, like, I need to change something about my money and the way I access resources, the way I earn money. They may be dissolving a company or a business. They're just going through a lot of change, and they're really thinking things through, and they're thinking about like long-term commitment and money and all that, but they're also really weighed down, and maybe they're sick, pessimistic. There could have been a third party situation as well, because I do have the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups, and that's usually red alert for maybe a third party affair or something like that happening. This person might be married. Maybe you're married to each other. Again, you have to take it as it resonates. And the way they feel about you is the Page of Swords. What you doing? What you doing now? What you doing tomorrow? What'd you do yesterday? I'm really keeping an eye on you. It's like they're keeping an eye on you. And clarifying this is the Eight of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. Okay. This looks like them messaging you, but you could be messaging them. There's communication. Somebody wants something to move quickly. Five of Swords, they really want it to move quickly. God damn it, I want this to happen, and I want it to happen now. Nine of Swords, lots of anxiety. Watch communication over the weekend. There could be miscommunication. So, excuse me, between the two of you, anxious and worried about where you are, what you're doing. Maybe you're anxious and worried about them, where they are, what they're doing. They may send you messages like, where the hell are you this weekend? You may be sending them those messages as well. You may hear things that concern you. They may be worried about what you're doing. You're worried about what they're doing. They may send you angry texts. And you're being seen as the Queen of Wands. Now, some of you might be dealing with a woman, and she's wondering why you're not paying attention to her. I'm also hearing that some of you have a female friend that's pretending everything is fine on the surface, and she's literally hanging on by a thread underneath the surface. She may be a Virgo, but maybe she's got like an Aries moon. Check in on her. She's not doing well. She really needs help. Like, she might want to talk to you or something. I just heard that. I'm like, oh, this might be a friend of theirs. If it's a woman, she's wants your attention. If it's a masculine, It will, either way, it doesn't matter. I feel like somebody is trying to get your attention, and look how the Queen of Wands is looking away. Like squirrel. And clarifying this is the High Priestess. That's Pisces. But then the Eight of Cups to the Page of Wands. Okay, here's what I think is happening. I think that a part of you can sense this. Like, you can sense it. You know what's going on with them. You know what they want. They want to talk to you. If y'all had a beef or something in the past, it might have been about money or something, and they're thinking about that, and maybe they're still irritated about it. Like, you can sense stuff, but I feel like you want to walk away from this at this time. And then the Page of Wands, you're like, I feel like you're saying to this person, a feminine is saying here, I mean, I feel you, but I have other shit to do. Like, I don't have time for this. Like, let's have fun. Let's talk. Let's be whatever. But what do you want from me? I think is kind of what I'm seeing here. You know, like, it's also possible that this is the person around you and they're actually trying to make you jealous. Might be a married woman too. I'm going to keep my opinion about that to myself, but I think you all know what I think. Affairs are not a great idea, but sometimes they happen. No judgment. But, you know. But I also feel like this might be you. Like, okay, we're spending time apart. It has been strictly sexual. You go back to your corner. I'll go back to mine. And, I mean, what do you want from me? I think they don't want to lose you is what I think, Libra. Because here's what you need to know, or your advice. The Seven of Wands. This is either, when the Seven of Wands comes out, it's usually a person being overwhelmed because they feel challenged by too many things and too many people, but they have the high ground. But sometimes I really feel like the Seven of Wands is someone trying to block something and say no. Clarifying this is the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Okay. I feel like what you need to know about this person is, I think this person has wanted to spend time apart from you, or you've wanted to spend time apart from them, but they're saying, but don't you dare go out and have fun or date anybody else but me. I don't want to see you on a dating app. I don't want to see you talking to other people. I don't want to see you spending time with other people. No, do not put yourself on the market. Don't have choices. Don't have fun. Don't date other people. Don't have friends. No. I think that's what they're saying. Meanwhile, you're already wearing your red dress. It's also possible that you need to know that this person and you might not be socially compatible. Like, maybe you like to go out and have fun. You like to go to, like, microbreweries, go on weekend trips, have a blast with your friends, day drink. It's like, you don't really care. Like, you have your options open. They might not like that lifestyle. They might not be like you. This might be what you need to say to them too, Libra, which is, look, if you don't want to lose me, then you need to cut out your third party affairs. Like, you need to take yourself off the market. It's like, are we doing this or not? Are we exclusive or not? I'm also hearing that someone doesn't want certain people to know that they're dating you, but for others people, or like I'm hearing that this person doesn't want everyone to know that you're in their life, but they're okay with some people knowing. I don't know what that's about. Could be kind of compartmentalized. I'm also hearing that someone is just like overwhelmed. They don't want to do any more parties. They don't want to go out. But the final outcome is the Magician. And you're the Magician over here. This could be their action, but it could be yours. Aries, Gemini, Virgo energy. The Magician will just make it up as they go along. They're slick. They're resourceful. They've got something to do. They are going to manifest it. They're going to play with their own power, and they can see what they can come up with. And you got to get that right, or you end up being manipulative. It's a hard lesson to learn, the Magician. But once you get it, you get it. But somebody is working their magic here. Clarifying this is the Seven of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Okay, Libra, I think that some of you, this person is going to do everything they can to get in front of you. They want to see you. They are calculated. They're manifesting, but they're being slick, and they're hoping you'll notice that they want to talk to you. They're trying to keep you in their wheelhouse is what I'm seeing. Like, no, don't go anywhere. Like, I need some time apart from you, but don't go too far away from me. Also, some of you may be able to manipulate the elements and sort of get this scenario to move towards a face-to-face conversation. I'm not going to go so far as to say whoever is in magician energy is being manipulative, but we do have to manipulate the elements when we're in the energy of the magician. So I do think this person is trying to sort of passive aggressively get you to talk to them. They may also be watching other things that you are doing. It's possible. But I think they're just trying to keep you around. I was like, all right, tell me a little bit more about this person or this situation. Finding myself is the first card that came out for them. It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want in life. I need space. I was like, all right, they're the ones that wanted space. But I think they're the ones that are sending you messages. So they want space, but not too much. And then this card came out. Is it true? I heard you were dating someone. Is it true? Please tell me it isn't. Yeah, that's this. I was like, oh, okay. That's this. The hell you doing? That's what they're saying. So they're saying, I need time away from you, but please don't replace me. Holy shit, I heard you were dating someone new. If it's not romantic, maybe it's something different. Like, have you replaced me with someone else? The other things they want to say to you is, I want to fight for this connection, but I just don't know how. I seek strength and courage. Okay, so they're kind of wimping out. Well, with the Ten of Pentacles here, if they're married to someone else, that's what's holding them back, right? Or maybe if they're married, if the two of you are married, like they just don't know how to fight for the connection. Maybe they want to fight for the connection and you're like, I'm really okay with being legally separated. Like, I've already found a new apartment. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have a blast this winter. Like they want to fight for the connection, but they don't know how. They also want to say, I miss you more now that we're apart. I still feel your presence, your energy around me. Yep. I really didn't need any of these. I just needed these 4 cards. Like, this is what's going on with this person. So I think over the weekend, they may message you and be like, where the hell are you? And you're like, I'm out having fun. What are you doing? And they're like, no, you're not. I'm going to drag you right back towards me. But we can't see each other. But we can text. But don't move on. And it's like, what? Okay. I was like, tell me a little bit more. This person, Spirit sees them as the Hierophant. Okay, that's Taurus. So with the Knight of Pentacles here, this person could be Taurus, but I do have Virgo here. Of course, they could be any sign. The Hierophant is also a marriage card. It could mean that they are married. This person could also be your boss. They could also be heavily influenced by culture, religion, politics, or family. Okay, they're in a commitment. The Hierophant represents a system that we are a part of. And when we're a part of it, we have to play by the rules. So this person either sees themselves as a rule maker or a rule keeper, or they're married or something, tradition, the system. But then the 8 of Cups, they may be thinking about walking away from something. Like, this person looks like they're losing their faith, losing their religion. They may have walked away from you. But then their action towards you is the 5 of Cups, regret. This is all sad and hard for them. And I was like, well, what's the 5 of Cups? And here's the Hermit again, the 3 of Swords, and the Emperor. If this is a masculine, they take themselves very seriously. I mean, Emperor and Hierophant with the 10 of Pentacles, I think this person might be a married man, a businessman, a mature man. It's also possible that they are connected to a man, like a father or something, or a husband. This person might be older than them. I feel like they are trying to let go of something and they don't really know how to, Libra. They don't know how to move towards you and they don't know how to let go of you. This person can be stoic. They can be stubborn. They have a controlling side sometimes. They also take themselves very seriously and they want to honor commitment. But there's something they need to walk away from. And it's kind of heartbreaking. And again, they miss you. And they want to fight for the connection, but they don't know how. And they don't want you to move on. They want you to stay where you are while they find themselves. It's like they're working through something here. This person needs to walk away from like their marriage, their religion, maybe the school. Maybe they're your boss. The Hierophant and the Emperor can be a boss as well. Like they're sad about stuff. They have regrets. They got shit to work through until they can spend time with you. They just don't want you to go anywhere. And I'm like, okay, what is Libra doing? Okay, Libra. You're the Magician. All right, you've got your own plan. You see yourself as a calculated manifester and you make it up as you go along. You're very resourceful. You leave no stone unturned. You look like you know what you're doing. You're doing something. The way you feel is the Knight of Cups. Well, some of you might be trying to manifest a younger water sign. Okay. We have a lot of knights. We have several knights on the table. There could be age gaps between the people here that are involved, possibly, or this is just an expression. You're very romantic. Watch out for over-romanticizing something or being immature and idealistic, Libra. Be careful. Like, this is very creative and powerful energy, the Magician to the Knight of Cups. That's actually a card combination of artistry, like artistic and creative ability. So it's like you're trying to manifest something here and you're very romantic about it. You might also be, again, being a little idealistic. You might have the blind spot here. It's like, be careful what you're manifesting and romanticizing here, because this person doesn't want to play by the same standards and rules really that you do. And your action towards them is the Seven of Wands. So that's coming out twice as well. And I was like, all right, what's their beef? What do they not want? The Sun, the Knight of Wands, and the Lovers. Wow. Let me guess. You've slept with them, and it was like just about the best, most glorious, fun sex you've ever had in your life. Did y'all do it outside on the beach in broad daylight? That's kind of what it looks like. Hot, sexy, fun, right? I'm like, why would Libra not want this? We can be a little slutty sometimes, us Libras. Like, why are they not wanting this? I think it's because you want to be more than just friends. I feel like you're playing a strategy here. And frankly, as a relationship coach, it's not necessarily, like, I don't think it's necessarily a bad strategy. Like, if you want to get a person to commit to you, your strategy should be not to give it up until they're ready to commit to you. I feel like neither one of you want each other to date or sleep with other people, but you still aren't sure. I'll be more direct. I think you both want to have your cake and eat it too. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to be straight. I think you don't want them to mess around, but you want to be able to mess around. And they want to be able to mess around, but they don't want you to be able to mess around. That's not going to work. So if that's your scenario, both of you should probably stop doing that. But I feel like you're saying to them, I want romance, but not a lot of passion or sex out of you. I'd like this relationship to be different. So I was like, I pulled out these decks again and used them for you. The cards that came out for you were showing out and playing games. Don't shoot the messenger. I didn't pick these cards. They popped out of the deck. If that's not what you're doing, don't hate on me. Maybe some of you are not playing games, but others of you are. We see you. So showing out, I'm acting like I don't care about what's happened between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered and playing games. This is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting is to get your attention. You might be doing something to get their attention. Now, again, be careful. This is the lesson of the Magician. The Magician does like to play games, and it likes games, and it likes puzzles, and it likes experiments. It doesn't want to hurt anybody, but sometimes when we become experimental and we look at life as a giant science experiment and a game, people will get hurt, and there can be a winner and a loser. So be careful with your game on the one hand. On the other hand, I kind of think that, I think I know what you're doing here. I think you're kind of running a strategy where it's like, maybe I'm upset about what's going on, but I'm not going to show that on the surface because I don't want you to emotionally manipulate me. That might be why you're keeping your emotions to yourself, because you know they'll pull on your heartstrings. I mean, they're already trying. Fives are trying. That's an investment. So maybe you're not reacting to that. And maybe this is your strategy to get them to like commit to you. I think that's what you're doing. I think you are running a strategy. Just be careful. Watch out for hypocrisy. Because I kind of get the sense that you're both maybe running a little bit of a strategy on each other. I'm also hearing that some of you just want a different kind of lifestyle than your partner does, and you're trying to get them to like get on the bus and get on board. Here's the other things you want to say. Like, it's kind of a game. You're pretending you don't care, so you're keeping stuff to yourself. Soulmates and separations thinks you have to say, I wish you can understand that this was a difficult decision for me. In fact, I still struggle with it. I must admit that I'm longing for your touch and warm embrace. Yeah. Someone is very focused on money. I'm currently focusing on career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. Okay. There is a financial stability piece here. You know, and your partner might not be like, or this person might be like, don't go and have fun. It might be staying married because for financial stability. Maybe this person's staying in a situation because they need financial stability. Yeah, so I'm kind of getting the feeling like you called it off with them, or you will call it off with them, and it's not an easy decision for you to make. You do miss them. You do wish you could be near them. This is like the strategy. I hope you will allow me to step this up and turn it around. I think it's this person that wants to step it up and turn it around. I feel like you're kind of saying like, this hurts me as much as it hurts you, but this is how it has to be. It sort of seems like you're running a strategy right now. And again, there's pluses and minuses to that. It may work, it may not work. I am going to do an extended because I'm dying to know where this could go between you guys. Like if it's a marriage that's struggling, I'm hoping that it gets better. If someone's trying to get a divorce to have a good, clean, fun relationship with you, I want to see where that's going to go. But if you don't feel like you need the extended, these are your takeaways, Libra. Pause, check your blind spots, don't do anything stupid. Okay, that's where we are right now. All right. So that's the weekend tea. This is what I predict will go down. I hope it resonates. Hope it helps. Links to the extended and my website for private readings is down below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra Nation. Have a great weekend. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.